Hello, my name is Larry Hussey. This YouTube channel is called Drug Force and Consumer News. My Blue Sky account is called Larry Hussey. My X account is called Larry Hussey Drug Force, I believe. That's suspended. But it's what I call my trophy case because it has a lot of the certificates I've earned uh, through the films that I've made. I've recently submitted one of these selfie documentaries, I call them sometimes. I believe selfie documentary is a form of film that is going to be more recognized in the future. And I have a pretty good record of guessing what's going to be recognized in the future, I think, because I was submitting AI animated films to regular film festivals before there were any AI film festivals. That's why I say that. Okay, and I have the first AI animated web series, first ever. And that can't be taken away. so, so the documentary today is from my prompts on Gemini AI. And because I did a couple of videos about oxidized fats, and I believe that right now I have, based on everything I've been doing, eating right and exercising, I think I have gone down one notch on my belt. Yay! It's my notch. It's my notch on the belt holiday. So I believe I've gone down one notch on my belt. And I believe that this oxidized fats thing is one reason. Okay. And it's very complicated, and I'm not going to explain it all to you today, actually, but I'm going to read through this Gemini report. I'm going to start with the summary at the end so that you can have the summary. So the summary is oxidized fats don't cause obesity. The quotes are from Gemini. Don't cause obesity in a vacuum. Total caloric balance still matters. So combination of oxidation of fats and total calories are big factors in obesity. That's me saying that. They act as a metabolic disruptor. They make the body more efficient at storing fat and less efficient at burning it. Yes, I just said that. Let me read that again. They make the body more efficient at storing fat and less efficient at burning it. That's the opposite of what you want. Unless you have absolutely no fat in your body, that's not what you want. While simultaneously making it harder for your brain to recognize you've had enough to eat. How about that? Not only does it make it easier to store fat, harder to burn fat, but then it makes it harder for your brain to recognize that you've had enough to eat. To minimize these risks, it is generally recommended to avoid reheating oils to high smoke points and to store oils in a cool, dark place to prevent rancidity. See? Oxidized oils are created when oils are heated higher than their smoke point or allowed to go rancid, otherwise called sour, going sour. So let me go to the top here. The relationship between oxidized fats, specifically lipid oxidation products, it says, and obesity is more about metabolic dysfunction than just calorie intake. What have we been told for decades? It's calories, calories, calories. But this now scientifically we've advanced, partly because of AIs probably. Now we know obesity is more about metabolic dysfunction than just calorie intake. Okay. It says, while fat itself is energy dense, uh, which are created when polyunsaturated fats are exposed to high heat, light, and oxygen, behave differently in the bottom of the body. So here's a breakdown of how they contribute to weight gain and metabolic issues. 1. Inflammation and insulin resistance. Oxidized fats, often found in reused frying oils or processed snacks. So that's deep fried food and deep fried snacks like potato chips or corn chips. Trigger oxidative stress. Okay, this leads to system inflammation, particularly in adipose, quote unquote, fat tissue. The chain reaction. Inflammation can interfere with insulin signaling. When your body becomes insulin resistant, it struggles to process glucose effectively, leading to increased fat storage, particularly visceral fat around the organs. Wow. Hypothalamic inflammation. Let's see. Some research suggests the hypothalamus is affected. And this is the part of the brain that regulates hunger and satiety. Satiety means how you're satisfied. Result: this can quote unquote, mute the signal that tells you you're full, leading to overeating and higher set point for body weight. Set point? Oh man. Damage to mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are the powerhouses, quote unquote, that burn fat for energy. I'm hoping to copy and paste this into comments of this video, but I don't at this point know if I will be successful. When mitochondria aren't functioning efficiently, your metabolic rate may drop, making it easier to gain weight, even if your calorie intake remains stable. Oh no. Even if your calories remain stable, you might gain weight because this other thing is affecting it. There's evidence that certain oxidation products, such as 4-HNE, 4-hydroxynonenal, whatever that is, act as signaling molecules that encourage the precursor cells to turn into mature fat cells. Essentially, oxidized fats may not just fill up existing fat cells, but potentially encourage the body to create more of them. Oh my God. Oh my God. So there's 3 impacts. Metabolic, it promotes oxidative stress. Inflammation, high pro-inflammation. Satiety can disrupt hunger signaling. And I already read the summary to you, and I will hopefully post this in comments. And so I am having success with knowing this and just making decisions, cooking my food, even at restaurants, making decisions, knowing this, and I'm having good success with it. If you want one little tip, oregano. Add oregano to everything that tastes good in, because oregano is a high power antioxidant, and you have 3 minutes left on your 10-minute break. Have a good day. This has been